up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's is easy.
Yo, what's going on right now, y'all? Welcome to Kickback with Sports. I'm your girl 5'9". Got my boy.
You already know, man. Positive vibes.
We got some good content, man, tonight. Man, we got some good stuff going on in the sports. Man, listen, we got Travis Rudolph, you know, he in court, first appearance. We got what else we got going on? We got Jimmy G, Falcons. What's Falcons wide receiver? Calvin. Man, we got some stuff, man. We got college basketball that's popping right now, man. We got some great games at college basketball. So, you know, it's gonna be lit, man. I got my boy Deandre Morgan in the building, man. Deandre Morgan, man, that's my long friend, man. He's a very successful black man in the city. He coming through, vibing with us a little bit. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Then we're gonna take a little quick commercial break, real quick, and then we're gonna come back with y'all. We're gonna bring the heat, man. We're gonna kick back with the sports, man. Yeah, it is.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Show has been sponsored by Vault Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at vaultvodka.com. You also can reach out to Vault Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
Funhouse active, king of the palace, rubber like Malcolm, balled up fist in the air to the fast lip, yeah, hands up in the air that they gun me down, I keep it 100, they crunching the numbers and getting out, young nigga got a fetish for success, if I ain't next and I just leave impression, next to rain on the window pane, puffin' plain Jane, let them second.
Be your girl Wendy Williams, your favorite Florida water baby. This Saturday, I'm at the Great FM with your boy Short. Yeah, baby, I'll be co-hosting with none other. So make sure your face is in a place, your dials are turned up, and give me a second. Hold up. Do you even have the app downloaded? Make sure you download that app today. Matter of fact, download it now so you can tune in. We're going up. See you then.
WKMDB, the Great FM.
On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this is 7 seas. I deal with life different, make that limit squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's is easy.
What's going on, y'all? We back right now. Got my boy Deandre in the building, man. D Morgan, man. Got my boy, and I got my guy over here to my right.
You already know, man. Positive vibes in the building, man. What's happening? Go ahead. So listen,
I'm sorry.
we got Deandre Morgan in the building, man. You feel me? So we're gonna get into a few sports, man. There's a lot of things going on right now at the moment. I'm pretty sure you heard about everything that's popping off right now. But one thing I know I really want to talk about, man, is this guy Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley?
Yeah, man. And what's going on with him right now? If y'all don't know, we're gonna tell y'all a little bit about what has happened and transpired with Calvin Ridley. Some gambling stuff. I think he was off all last season, right?
He was betting on the team, right?
Yeah, betting on his team, was off all last season. So it took it upon itself to, make a few bets. But at the end of the day, it's illegal in the NFL. You can't do it. And the man is very talented. If you want to know the truth, I actually thought we was gonna get him over at the Patriots. I was hoping we got him.
Right.
But now you got to take a whole year off.
Yeah.
So, I know you guys can comment, man. Make sure y'all comment on, what y'all think about the situation. But D, man, what you think? I mean, you play football. You know how it goes, man.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, everybody bet. Everybody bet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of who getting caught betting. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we make little friendly bets saying, okay, I bet such and such gonna do this. I bet such and such win. I bet they go over this many points or whatever the case may be. So I think there's more of an inside gig for somebody to catch him with that. Honestly, so how you gonna find out?
So you with me? You think somebody done went over and snitched and said something? Which I agree, because at the end of the day, man, you off season. I know it's illegal, but everybody knows these owners, these commissioners, man, they got them, baby. Let's be real, and we're gonna keep it real on Kickback with Sports, man. You feel me? You got to be honest and real, because we out here in this real world. They in that, you know what I'm saying, that behind that camera, in front of the screens, and yes, legally, it's illegal to bet on your team.
Right.
But I'm on off season. I ain't playing.
Yeah.
What else you want me to do?
Man, it's crazy, man. I want to first apologize. I had to step away real quick. I had a little family emergency, but I'm back, man. I'm so excited to have my boy Deandre in there. But like my boy said, we're going to get in on Deandre a little later on, man. So we want to make sure y'all in the comments, making sure that you guys are sharing the live, making sure that you guys are just, interacting with us on here, man. I'm so excited about the day, man. Let's get on Jimmy G, man. What we got with Jimmy G, man? He just had surgery. He's recovering from that, but I mean, I heard he was trash already. I heard he wasn't, what I'm saying? He wasn't his full. So I'm not a football player. I'm just going by what I hear, from multiple, that he's going to end up getting traded.
You should.
Well, I'm gonna let our guest go and take on that one first.
I mean, Jimmy G, he ain't one of my top quarterbacks, but with the talent that he got, the defense, they got to do more. So when I seen Aaron Rodgers sign back with the Packers, that was big. But I was like, if he was to go somewhere, if he would have went there,
to the Packers,
different ball game.
To the Packers.
To the
Aaron Rodgers went
to
to
San
San
Fran.
True.
Because of their defense. I mean, it would have changed the game.
No, I agree. Aaron Rodgers going over there, but Jimmy G, he played with the Patriots, man. I can't say the man's not a good quarterback, because he is. He injury prone.
Yeah.
And once and all athletes know, once you get multiple injuries, it does something different to your body. I can't say that man is not a good quarterback, because he is. I've seen him do some great things.
Yeah.
And little dude, let's not forget, he did get San Fran to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He didn't win it, but he got him there.
Mm-hmm.
And San Francisco ain't been in the Super Bowl in some years.
Right.
He's just been injury prone a lot. So it's just like, is he good? It's not that, I don't want to say this, it's not that the coaches and teams not asking if he's good. They're asking more, are we going to have him for the rest of the season? That's more the question that's being asked.
My thing is, you recovering from, your strong arm. You know what I'm saying? Like you come back on your strong arm. Like how often? I mean, I know a lot of quarterbacks get hurt, but like how often? How long does it take for that particular muscle to heal? Cause that's like, is that like a normal movement? Like, is that like a?
Well, see, that's like with the pitching with baseball. You know that rotator cuff.
Yep.
So it's like that's a constant motion that you won't use. So it's a lot of wear and tear. So it's hard to say, but that's a franchise player.
Okay.
And it's hard to put that much money into him
and not playing
that type of injury.
Right. Yeah, definitely. I agree. But dealing with an injury as far as your shoulder, your rotator cuff, it's a lot of, and then you getting tackled at that. Baseball is different. You're not getting hit. So you can come back off a shoulder injury or like that to throw the ball. With him, it's hard to do that because now you're timid. Because you could just get tackled on that side of that shoulder, you right back injured. So it's all up to Jimmy G, man. And you know what I'm saying? And it comes down to, am I going to go back and play at the level I was playing at? Or am I going to babysit this shoulder?
All right.
So it's really up to him.
So we moving along. You know what I'm saying? I'm overly excited right now. Let's talk about Russell Wilson and the request. Do you think that he requested a trade? Do you think that the remark that he made in February? Do you, like what do you think? How did that play out?
Well, if you ask me, I mean, I played with Russell in college, so.
What?
Yeah, he went to NC State.
So when I look at it like that, it just, see, Russell a class act guy. He's not going to leave. He's not going to walk out on nothing. Something going on in-house that we don't know too much about.
Okay.
That's all I can say, honestly.
Well, I can tell you what's going on in-house. They ain't winning no more.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you got rid of the boom. The Legion of Boom, Doom is gone.
Okay.
So now you got Russell over there. You put him in a system that he was used to. And you didn't rebuild that system after you got rid of those players. Right. That's like my team, the Patriots. Bro, we're going to be good forever. And the reason we're going to be good forever is because we start from the top, the ownership. Yeah. Once we lose players, we go back and rebuild something to bring somebody else in. Okay. They ain't got to be superstars, but you got to get to a point where you lost something, bring something in to replace it, even if you got to rebuild it. Right. They brought nothing over there on defense for that man. Yeah. Nothing. Offensively, you had it, but the reason y'all went to the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl is because of your defense. Russell, you a superstar, hands down. But you're only a superstar with a defense that gets you the ball back. If he don't get the ball, he can't score. Field position, all that. Can't score. That goes for all great quarterbacks. Right. If your defense does not get you that ball back, you pointless.
What about the blocking? What about, I think I read something about him saying like last month something about like not getting the blocks and stuff like that. I mean, the offense. Now I ain't tell you I'm playing football. I'm playing tackle football now. I'm playing with the Coyotes. Shout out to them. Big shout out to them. So they got me playing middle lineman, bro. Yeah. So that's different for me, but for sure. But like that line, I learned that quarterback is very, 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 very valuable. Not just because they got the ball, but it's just kind of like you got to protect them. Like, did he have that kind of lineman that could protect them like that?
Well, Russell scramble a lot. You got to understand, he's 5'10".
Always.
He's 5'10", so he can't just sit in the pocket and see over these guys. If you notice, he back up. He got to get back so he can see.
So he really ain't never had a line.
He really never had a line. Honestly,
never really
he don't sit back in the pocket unless he just throwing a little quick pass. He
never sat back in the pocket like that. So they never put money into no line. He had a back. We all know who that was. And he had a defense. The defense got him the ball back. And once the defense gets you the ball back, you're able to do what you need to do offensively to win games. He hasn't been able to do that for a few years now. Right. And everybody know that Pete Carroll is on his way out too. Him and Pete Carroll are very, very close. So I know they had conversation. Conversation could have went like, hey, man, listen, I ain't going to be here but like another 2 years, man. Go ahead and do what you got to do to put yourself. When conversations be like that because they got that connection. So like he said, D said it's probably in-house. Conversations being had. Russell going to do what you got to do for you and your family. I'm out of here in the next 2 years. You know,
Right.
do your thing.
But
So,
that first Super Bowl, that second Super Bowl, when he threw that interception.
you talking about to my team?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying, think about it. You got the best running
They
back.
should have gave it up.
You got the best short yardage running back in the game. You on 1 yard line. And you throw the ball. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Come from the top, man. Everything that happened come from the top. What I'm saying.
So I feel like ever since that happened, you know, it's been up and down with Russell. You know, over there with Seattle. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So his next move, his next team, which I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all know, would that be a good fit for him?
I don't think so.
I think. What you think?
I'm gonna say, because I got a guy over there now that play Kareem Jackson. Shout out to Kareem and Coco. He's a vet over there. Yeah. He's a vet over there, but they defense is similar to Seattle's defense. Do I feel like he's in a better position offensively? Yeah, because he got some young cats over there that's hungry. Over in Seattle, he still was dealing with the same players, and they was vets. Someone had a big head, etc. And the coaching staff over there is pretty young, so they open to listening to veteran quarterbacks and that won a Super Bowl. So right now in Denver, that's his locker room. Yeah. Ain't nobody over there really won nothing besides him in that locker room. And John Elway, I think, did John win anything? He won that either.
Well, not since he's been there coaching, though.
Yeah, but he won one with Peyton. Super Bowl. He was that when Peyton won the Super Bowl.
John Elway?
When he done when Peyton won the Super Bowl? Like when he the GM or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so he won one. Mm-hmm. But other than that, nobody. So it's Russell's locker room. Right. So as far as him being comfortable, yes. As far as it being different from winning games, I don't know. Right.
So I think that's gonna be something that we'll have to follow up on the Russell Wilson story. I mean, right now I think all kind of moves that the Russells is making.
She said the Russell Simmons is making moves too.
Russell Simmons, Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook, Russell Wilson, all these people. We're gonna talk about that later, man. Let's get into home team. After we get into home team, we're gonna take a short break. Then, you know, like I said, we got my boy Deandre, man. Listen, man, this dude right here, man, I could go on and tell y'all things about this guy, man. This guy is a great, amazing guy. But we're gonna get into our last topic about football. We got to get on my home team, Travis Rudolph. Some of y'all might not know the story. You know, according to the Palm Beach Post, our boy Travis Rudolph was put in a tough situation. I believe the story says that Travis got into like a little verbal argument with his girlfriend. It's his previous girlfriend. The girlfriend and him exchanged some bad, you know, called each other names and stuff like that. It got to that point. Make a long story short, the girlfriend called the brothers, a family member over there, to come hurt Travis. So, you know, Travis, according to the papers, that Travis felt in fear for his life. So right now he's basically on in court fighting for the stand your ground law. Right now he had his sisters, which I'm good friends of. You went to school with his sister. Mm-hmm. I think you trained them a couple times, probably. I think Travis. Mm-hmm. Travis is also he played for Carter Newman High School here. He went to Florida State. He was a wide receiver there, and currently or was a former New York Giants NFL player. Man, off the field, great guy, man. Great guy. Very respectable. Very, very caring. You know, I think, like I said, I think he got put in a tough situation. Deandre, like I said, you know him, you know Travis. You know, tell us a little bit about what you know about Trav.
I mean, what I know, he just, you know, was a hard-working, humble young man, and it was just so unfortunate for that to happen. And but like you said, you get put in a situation like that, nobody's gonna not do what he did.
Right.
I mean, it's simple. You know, mom house, he there. You know, you in fear of your life. You know, it's a touchy subject, though. Honestly speaking, it's
right.
Real touchy. So it's very, very unfortunate. You know, and I just hate that he, you know, was even put in that situation.
Right.
You know, just tough to talk about, honestly.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. And I agree with you on that. And my condolences to the other side of the family, for sure, because losing a loved one to something that's a small, especially when you're going through I think a lot of people get into argument with people, and sometimes we as humans can kind of, or in relationships, we can kind of take things a little too far. Calling family members, just like you said, like it's very sensitive topic. What you think, bro?
To be honest, we got to go back to the fact that he was an NFL player, and it's sad that that's how the laws look at things differently when you're a certain type of person, or you're not doing something, you're this type of person. And it goes back to they know who he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know who he is. He was a well-known name. And he was put in a situation.
Right.
In his head, probably thought, I'm not in the league no more, out of this, whatever. I need to take care of I need to handle my business. They, on the hand, oh, you're a former this, you're a former that, you did this, oh, you think you're above the law. That was the first thing that probably popped in the head. You think you're above the law. So the situation, he handled his business just like he said. He said, man, if anybody put in that situation and it boils down to it, you're doing the first thing that you know is right. And that right is come from protection.
Right.
You're protecting first. And then you think. So he went to protect him first. You feel me? And nobody can fault him from doing that.
Now, mind you, according to the papers, it said that they had a little fight, and I'm talking about a truck full of people came, his friends and the girlfriend's sister, the girlfriend brothers and friends and stuff came to Travis' house. Like I said, like D was saying, that's a very, very sensitive topic, because by you knowing the family, it just touchy all around up the board. And like you said, unfortunately, someone lost their life. In this situation, in this matter, my prayers to both families. Like I said, Travis, is a great guy. I'm not gonna discredit this guy. This guy have did so much stuff just for the city. You know what I mean? The city who low-key never really supports you. You know what I mean? I'm just going to keep it blood raw real. We got so much talent coming out of from our hometown right now. And you would think that the amount of talent that we produced in our city by itself, that we'll get those support. But that's another topic. We're going to take a short break real quick. Got my boy Deandre here. Got my boy Lou here, man. Y'all stay locked in. Make sure y'all share the live, comment on it. We're going to get into Deandre. Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry. I know y'all waiting on Deandre. Y'all.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
Show has been sponsored by Vault Vodka, premium strawberry vodka of Miami. If you're looking to purchase a bottle, you can visit many different locations in Miami and Broward, and also visit their website at vaultvodka.com. You also can reach out to Vault Vodka on IG and Facebook. Drink honorably.
Funhouse active, king of the palace, rubber like Malcolm, balled up fist in the air to the fast lit, yeah, hands up in the air that they gun me down, I keep it on it, they crunching the numbers, I'm getting out, young nigga got a fetish for success, if I ain't next and I just leave impression, next to rain on the window pane, puffin' plain Jane, let them second.
Be your girl Wendy Williams, your favorite Florida water baby. This Saturday, I'm at the Great FM with your boy Short. Yeah, baby, I'll be co-hosting with none other. So make sure your face is in a place, your dials are turned up, and give me a second. Hold up. Do you even have the app downloaded? Make sure you download that app today. Matter of fact, download it now so you can tune in. We're going up, 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 up. See you then.
WKMTV, the Great FM.
I'm gonna ride off with you.
Yo, welcome back, man. And Kickback with Sports, man. You already know, man. We got your host right here, man.
5'9" and
already, man. You know, I'm joining them right here, man. Positive vibes. We got Big D in the building, man. D Morgan, man. We're gonna jump into D Morgan in a minute, man. So he can tell us about, you know, his career, football career, what he got going on, man. He's doing a lot of stuff in the community, man. I've met him at least twice, I know for a fact, and I've seen him out here doing his thing, man. So now I commend anybody doing things in the community because I'm out there. But it's a few other things we're going to discuss, man. We just got through talking about football. If you do not catch that in the beginning, man, make sure you guys go back and stream that on the Hub YouTube, on the Kickback Sports YouTube, on Facebook, the Hub. Always go back and look, comment, let us know what you think, etc., man. But the Lakers still got drama.
Yeah.
Still got drama over there, man. And it's really sad. I'm honestly, they need to stop playing them on TV. I'm not sure why. I guess because it's a LeBron team. But Russell has stated that he is tired of his name being drugged through the dirt, as if it's his fault. Which I agree with him. And I'm really, really sad. The man said that he can't even take his kids to the game because of what the fans are calling him. And he don't want his kids to hear that mess, bro. That is sad.
Yeah.
That I can't bring my kids to the game. But that ain't the question that I want to ask y'all. The question is this. And I've heard this not once, not twice, but 3 times throughout LeBron's career of trading. It is hard to play on his team. From former players, like multiple players, have said it is very hard to play on LeBron's team. And I guess my question is, I know why it is, but I want to know from y'all why y'all think it's hard to play on LeBron's team.
I don't think it's hard.
Some people in superstars, it's hard to play on LeBron. I know why.
See, LeBron got that, he got that mentality like, he want to take over a game, but he want to win with the people that's around him. He want to facilitate. He ain't like Jordan. Now, LeBron my favorite player, but he ain't like Jordan, though, when it comes to that. So he'd rather dish the ball off and let somebody else win the game. See, that's the only thing I don't like. So he puts so much pressure on the people that's around him instead of him being accountable for everything.
So okay, I got you. I agree with that. Accountability.
So you see when he get in that mold. Now he just had 56.
Oh, I know.
He said,
I know it can be done. Trust me, it can be done for sure.
But it'd be too inconsistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That perimeter shooting.
It definitely could be done. What you think?
Man, listen. Shout out to the 56 points.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Not really.
30 what? He 30 what? 7? 38?
That's tough.
Not for him.
What do you mean? You got 56 points. This is an NBA. You in the NBA.
Look how long. Exactly. That's what I said. Not for him. It's not tough. You would have said 65, 70.
I'm not a huge LeBron fan. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not gonna say, "Oh, you're a LeBron team." Nah, I'm not even gonna sit here and fly. I'm not all-out LeBron fan. I do like great players. I like when good players. I like to see good games, and that's what I like. LeBron to me is he a show player. Like he's a show player. Like you can't expect for him to be that player that he was, 2 years ago, my opinion. And so but I think we talked about last week, the defense, bro, you thought about the points that you could put up, but you ain't thought about how much you
can't guard nobody.
Right.
They knew that come on, they knew they couldn't guard nobody from the jump. That wasn't gonna happen. Too old.
Yeah.
Who you gonna stay in front of?
Right.
Nobody. But from coming from what Russell Westbrook is this talking about. And Russell now is at a point that he got to go get his name back. And he's not going to be able to do that in LA. But from what he's talking about, how it's hard to play with LeBron, I agree. And the reason I agree is because no matter where LeBron goes, If LeBron don't win, that blame is not put on LeBron.
No.
That blame is put on everybody around LeBron. And that's unfair. Because if he got that big of a voice in your system and in your organization, then he need to have that blame on his back. Because most of those players that's on the Lakers, who asked for them to come in?
He did.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He did. So you
point.
can't say that is everybody surrounding him fault when you asked for these players to come in, but you knew Russell Westbrook is not a shooter. He's a triple-double guy, and he needed that ball in his hand. You also knew that Anthony Davis is injury-prone. He ain't going to last for you. I'll say, LeBron, you know this. You in the league. You see these cats play. You also know Carmelo. Your boy could go get you a bucket, but he your age, and he don't have injuries.
Yeah.
So you knowing all these things now, but you ask for these players to come in. So where the blame is on LeBron, you shouldn't be blaming Russell. You shouldn't be blaming him. You shouldn't be blaming him.
But Russell Westbrook cannot be on here crying about somebody saying you. I'm pretty sure he done been called worse names at different gyms and stuff like that, bro.
No, he haven't. He haven't. Not in LA. LA is different.
I don't agree with them fans.
No, I don't. Either.
But listen, you played football, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying
and LA is different.
I mean, you provide, that's like a service.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're giving these people a service. It's entertainment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, you like him, you don't like him, don't get personal. You
there
know what I'm saying? The racial slurs, talking about wives and kids and
I agree.
All this stuff here. You know, we still playing.
But we're still humans.
That's why Russell, I seen a little clip the other day. Russell like, don't disrespect my name.
Exactly.
I mean, now for you to say that in a live game, you know they had to say something.
But if you said that anywhere else, in a regular gym on the street, anywhere else, man, that man on your head. Exactly. But because you know, he touched me, this, he gonna get fired, he gonna lose money. So he can't do it. But on the other hand, you don't and it's LA. You gotta understand there's certain cities that you gotta win.
Right.
LA is one of them, and New York is one of them. And if you don't, and Philadelphia is one of them. And if you don't, those fans have no filters.
Yeah, they're gonna get you out of there.
They have no filters, and they're gonna say what they want. Mm-hmm. So yes, I agree with Russell. Man, you're not gonna drag my name through the dirt as if this is my fault, as if I'm getting 40 minutes and I'm the one over here making the money, and I'm the one over here to captain this team, or I'm the one over here that's making these decisions, or I'm the one over here that's telling who could come, who could go. He ain't making those decisions. Nah. So you can't blame him for that.
But you responsible for how you play.
He playing how he played. Nobody's told Russell was gonna come over there and be dominant. We know how Russell played.
Wait, did y'all see how they clowning him on the Shannon Sharp?
I ain't even been watching it, man. I'm just so busy in that gym.
Hey, bro, we know how that man. We know how Russell played, man. It's not as if we don't know how Russell Westbrook plays. He can't shoot, so don't expect that man to be knocking those shots down. He need the ball to get to the cup. He gonna go get you some rebounds, and he gonna pass it whenever he wants to pass.
Well, it's too late.
We've been knowing this for years.
It's too late for him to leave now because I guess
no, he finna go.
Nah, but it's too late though, ain't it? It's too late for him to trade it.
No, yeah, but he finna go. I mean, it's over. The Lakers season is down. It's down. It's gone. It's a wrap.
All right. So listen, we can go on and on about the Lakers, how trash.
I don't know. We ain't going on that.
We can go on and on about that, but let's go ahead and get into our next topic. We got my boy, man, Deandre Morgan in the building. D.
I'm more like your brother, man.
My brother. You don't understand. Listen, like me and D, man, D was one of the reasons why I continue to keep going with what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? With just everything. He helped me get certified. I can go on and on about this guy, man. D, tell us about yourself, D. Go ahead and give us an intro on the baby D. Young Deandre.
Young Deandre, huh? Well, like I say, I'm from Riviera Beach, born and raised. My mama got 4 boys. I'm the youngest of 4. And so you know how it is when you're the youngest. You gotta take a lot of stuff, man. So at the end of the day, I learned a lot from my big brothers, from my mama, my daddy, you know, and just coming up, you know, it taught me a lot growing up where we came from. Mar Heights, and so just being an inner city kid, being able to do what I do now, and it's a blessing, because I know the family structure that I came from, and I live by a lot of those rules and morals now, and that's what got me to where I am now, So
I mean, tell us a little bit about like what brought you into playing football. What made like where did that football come from? That first football.
yeah, that football came actually. So what my mom did, she got 4 boys, like I said. So she went and bought a football, a baseball, a basketball, soccer ball. She put all it out on the table, on the floor or whatever. And we just had to get what we like and go from there. So me being the youngest, I'm just doing what my brother's doing. So we took heed to the football mostly. And then my big brother, he took heed to the baseball. So, but we could play all the sports though, really. So me following my brothers and doing the things that they did and just seeing them coming up, it gave me the advantage on a lot of people that was, my age. Because my brothers, they taught me everything. So
Because I know you, you know what I mean, but the people don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get into it, like, I mean, let's talk about that first time that you got that first, like you first hit somebody, like do you remember your first time getting that first hit or that first football team that you was on, you scored your first touchdown? Like, tell us a little bit about that.
yes, and I got to
He said yes.
Riviera Beach, the Oilers.
Okay.
Me playing with Coach Ferg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Coach Ferguson.
Yeah, Joseph Ferguson, man, best coach. So, but yeah, he the one that really got me really, really loving football. And I was always an undersized guy. So people see me now and be like, "What? Why are you big, boy?" You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always like this, man. I was small, but I was fast. But anyway, my first hit, yeah, we were playing against the Jets, and my big hit that was against my boy Antoine. Got his last name Walker. Yeah,
Antoine Walker. Okay.
Hit him so hard on the sideline, and I was like, yeah, man,
Woke
that's
you
when
up.
I knew I was gonna do something. And I played a lot of running back and stuff when I was in rec ball too. So I was a shifty guy because I was real fast. I ain't like to get touched. So did a lot
What
of that.
position was that you played in youth?
Youth, I played running back, I played corner, and I played safety. So
Okay.
I was all trying to be all over the field a little bit.
All right, so now in Florida we don't have middle school football. I think they probably trying to bring it on. I'm not sure about that now. So you wasn't able to play middle school. So you played rec ball all the way up to middle school.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about when you got to that. What is that? What's the name of that? Skunk Coast? What's the name of that? Let me stop. Skunk Coast Community High School. Tell us about what made you chose to go to what made you make that choice to go to Skunk Coast High School.
Well, Suncoast we had a lot of teams that was high school teams that were recruiting us, like to go to Pahokee, to go to Bear Clay, Lakes, Warrior Gardens. Long story short, when my brothers, my 2 oldest brothers, Darius and Deandre, they went to Suncoast first. Then DeJuan went, so I gotta go. And we just always wanted to be the competitors. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to play against the competition. We didn't want to join the competition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody was going, the lakes and gardens and stuff, so we just went against the grain.
So let me give y'all a little insight of the Morgan boys, man. You got it's 4 of the boys, right? And Miss Maud is their mom. Miss Marge. She recently went on transition. Great. I mean, listen, let me tell y'all, my mom, his mom, my brother played football with him. So the Oilers was the best team. Like, I really feel like that if they were to have a travel team, I mean, y'all have a lot of y'all players that went on to play next level football, from arena to all type of levels of football, NFL. But you got Bally, you got Mo, you got Curly, and you got D Money.
Yeah.
All right, you your mama baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now we get to Sunco. So now you get a chance to play with which one of your brothers? You get to play with Mo.
Right.
Mo, because the Bally and Curly were twins.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. So I got it right.
Yeah,
So tell me a little bit about just playing with your brother, like getting a chance to be Because how many years are y'all apart?
We like 2 years apart, like a year and a half.
Okay.
Almost. But see, in high school, we didn't really get to play. But so we got in a car accident.
Right.
So my brother had to sit out his senior year. I sat out my sophomore year. And then, but we did play. I don't want to skip, but
Right.
we
No.
together in college. But high school, it was a little different. So we each
So
had
that's
our own time.
so that's what I was about to ask you. So this is you and your brother up here.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Proud moment there.
I was about to ask you that. Who's that next? That Morgan next to you? That's what's up.
Yeah, that's my big brother there.
That's
The
what's
one.
up. Man.
He the one went to the NFL.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you got you and your brother. So like you said, you didn't get a chance to really play.
Mm-hmm.
But man, tell us how you think that year would have went if y'all played together.
Oh, we would have went to the state. Easy. My brother was the best player I feel like in the country.
What position your brother played?
Everything. He played quarterback mainly, but
okay.
They unretired my brother. They unretired Anthony Carter number for my brother,
which was
21.
21.
So we got in a car accident, and my
Tell us
brother
about
was projected like, yeah, we was. Oh my God! So we was in practice. So before that even happened, our house got hit by a tornado. So we were staying in my auntie house in Long Pond. My auntie Sarah, she the MVP. She comes.
Shout out to Auntie Sarah.
And so we were standing over there. We make a long story short. It was thundering real bad. We stopped practice, right? So when we got in the car, we rolled with Melvin Simmons and his dad. And, I don't remember the accident to this day. I just remember what my brother told me because I had a concussion at the scene. So we was going down Garden Road. I remember the song we listened to, Rubber Band Man by T.I. And I woke up in the hospital at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's all I remember. My brother told me we got hit by this drunk. Well, he wasn't drunk. He didn't take his medication. Fell asleep at the wheel. We was in a PT Cruiser. He was like in a Ford Explorer truck. Hit us head on. Boom. Crushed the little PT Cruiser like a can. So Melvin, he died at the scene. And they brought him back to life. They said, I got out the car. My brother pushed me out because it was fumes and stuff. He thought the car was going to blow up. So he pushed me out the car. And they said, I called the paramedics. I used somebody's phone to call my mom, and they came to the scene. Like, I don't remember none of that. Like, none of it. So, like I said, I woke up in the hospital, and I asked the first thing I had, where my brother at? He had to go to St. Mary's. I went to Columbia Hospital because I had minor injuries, so, because he dislocated his right thumb, his right hip. He had lacerations all over his face. He was just, he was beat up pretty bad.
That was a really, really big story that put a dent in the whole Riviera Beach. Honestly, I remember that article. They posted, and he was at the game. I think it's senior night.
Yep.
I remember that. I remember that. I remember they got the thing, man. Listen, that was one hurtful thing moment, and I know like your mom. Want to think about y'all can't do no wrong to your mama's eyes, boy. Y'all can't do any wrong with your mom's eyes. So all right, so now we're in college. Tell us about your college career. What made you choose NC State? What made you go with them?
Well, me and my brother Mo was he was getting recruited to go to Ohio State. When the accident happened, they dropped his scholarship because they didn't think he was going to be able to perform to his best abilities or whatever. So anyway, he ended up going to NC State. And I said, if I leave out the state, I'm going with my brother at. So I chose NC State. I felt like it was a great decision for me. And, my brother was there. And with us playing together, it was just experience that is unmatched, So that was the best feeling in the world, So just playing with him, knowing that, we grew up together. We always talked about, playing in the big leagues and going to a big college and going to the NFL, getting mom in this big house, all that stuff. So for it to come true on that stage like that for Division I, that was a big deal.
Y'all did y'all thing though, man. I remember watching y'all on TV. I was like, yeah, well, I know what it was playing. I was talking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to just go back a little bit to elaborate a little bit more on like just tell us for the people that's not from here, just tell them like about the city where you come from, like what was surrounded by. Tell them how hard. Like let us know a little bit more like how hard it is.
Very, very hard. So that's why I say I give a lot of praise to my dad. I don't even call him my stepdad, my dad, because he when he stepped in our life, I was like 4, 5 years old. He married my mom. He don't have no kids, and he took us in. And it's hard to be raised with a single parent, like just a mother with 4 boys in the inner city like Riviera Beach, where you're surrounded by poverty, the drugs, the sex, all different avenues for you to go in the wrong direction. And we was faced with all that. We was in the middle of everything,
Right.
So when we used to work out and stuff, I remember a story. I ain't gonna call the guy name, but my brother, he was working out. The guy told him, "Man, what you working out for? You gonna be right here with us."
Mm.
The brother say, went in one ear, right out the other.
Right.
Use that as his fuel to get out. So we were just different. Our upbringing was different. We was surrounded by the drugs. Like I said, it was just a lot.
It's like it was almost like it was like nobody don't really understand. Like those are the stories that that always the best stories to me.
Yeah.
With people. You went to one of the toughest middle schools too, Kennedy.
Yes. Like I say, man, hey, you had
bomb threats every week. Bomb threats. Whatever, bro. Like, see, he not from him. He from Atlanta.
You know everything about this guy.
But I'm trying to tell you, well, listen, we used to have drugs. We used to have what is it called? Bomb threats.
Yeah.
Every other week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was tough. Just even going to college and completing it, because you completed it there.
Yep. I graduated 2011.
Shout out to 2011, 2000, and you was 2006 too in high school, right?
Dang, y'all is young. You
Yeah,
graduated when?
06.
I graduated 04.
He was my brother.
Yeah. And mind you, this dude right here swear he is like the best shooter in the world.
There ain't no questions about that. We ain't gonna get into that story.
We talking about D. So now D, we done hit D up in college. She tells us about college. All right, D. After college, tell us a little bit what was the next step for you?
So the next step for me, it was tough because I went to NC State and then I got kicked off the team.
Mm.
Yeah.
You want to tell us that story?
A lot of people ain't know about it. My last year, I was home. People ain't even know. My brother went to the NFL, so the coaches, they wanted me to convince my brother to stay his senior year. How can I do that? My brother was projected high, so he left. He didn't want my mama working no more, and he was projected high, so he left. As soon as he left, they started cutting my playing time. Now, mind you, I was starting as a redshirt freshman, okay? So when they did that, my brother used to call up there, they saying this, saying that, and but long story short, he tells me Tom O'Brien did the same thing to me, what he did to Russell Wilson. People don't understand. Russell Wilson ain't played his senior
year.
Why
he left and went to Wisconsin.
That's why he went to Wisconsin. If you look at his commencement speech, he talked about that whole incident. But anyway, not to get on that, but Tom O'Brien, he messed me up. He messed me up. That broke me down bad, because I felt like I was stripped away. I'm an impact player on the game. Me, Russell, and my boy Willie Young.
Mm-hmm.
You go from the stars and the glam on TV, you doing this, that, and now you home. So I had to go home, and I'm skipping a lot of stuff. But when the season started, we had a game. I forgot who we played that first game. I went in the bathroom because everybody was blowing my phone. Now they like, bro, where you at? Why you ain't starting? I see the text message and stuff. I'm in the bathroom. I'm crying. I'm like, boy, grown man, because it broke me down that bad. Because I supposed to be out there, my senior year. So anyway, I ended up graduating. Then I had to go to the University of North Alabama.
Okay.
So when I went to North Alabama, I was there with Janoris Jenkins, and it seemed like my game went down when I went there, and I just won the same player, but I picked it up toward the end of the season or whatever. But I didn't get a fair shot at the NFL because the coaches at NC State, they badmouthed me to the scouts for whatever reason. And I just never got a fair shot at the NFL, so I didn't get invited to the combine. I did good at my pro day, ran a 4.37. I did 225, 16 times at 175 pounds. But it just ain't panning out. So I thought my life was over with.
So all right. It was. So tell us what, so what got you back up to taking your next step, which is, what you have going on now?
My family, my mama and my brother, my oldest brother, Darius. So when I stopped playing football, he told me, my big brother, he had a real life, conversation with me because, me and my lady have been together, so Now we got a baby on the way, Tanya. You know,
Oh,
lady.
congratulations.
Number
I'm
two?
saying at the time.
Oh, okay. I was saying number two.
At the time,
You
know,
got my
so-
heart pounded though.
And so my brother, he telling me, listen, bro, you need stability. You know what I'm saying? You need to be got to get into something that's secure. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to chase this dream. I ain't got no job. You know, I'm at my mama's house. You know, they taking care of me. They doing this, they doing that, because they still believing in me. But I'm like, nah, I can't keep chasing this. You know what I'm saying? So my final draw was when I went to the CFL. I killed their little combine. They brought me up there for a little mini camp.
Homeboy played for the CFL.
Yeah, I was with the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Clint Kent.
Yeah, I heard of that name.
Yeah, we had him on the show already.
Yeah,
he played up there.
That's what's up. So when I left there, they sent me my flight itinerary and all to go to the camp. So the real camp. 5 minutes later, they called me and said, "Hey, Deandre, we ain't gonna be able to bring you up." I said, "Y'all just sent me my itinerary on the flight." I said, "Yeah, we know, but we're gonna make a couple phone calls for you and we're gonna see what we can do." I was like, "Wow." So, you know, my mama here in the conversation, she like, "Oh no, I'm finna call them. They ain't even do my baby like that." I said, "Mom, this ain't like high school."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know. So after that happened, she told me, she was like, "Baby, listen, you gotta find something that you love." When football was stripped away, I thought my life was over. Because I put all my eggs in one basket. That's what I did. I went to NC State, I was majoring in sports management. I stopped majoring in that, changed my major to African American studies, do something easy, and focus on the league. That's all I'll focus on.
That's most of it. All us, you're a star athlete, man. That's nothing wrong with it. We usually always do that because we already know where we're trying to go. Right. But it sounds like, to be honest, bro, you was blackballed.
Exactly.
To be honest, and it started from a situation from NC State,
right? Which
is ridiculous if you ask me.
Yeah.
But being blackballed, a lot of NFL players, NFL and college players, have been blackballed. Same way you have.
Yep.
But the adversity that you just that you speaking on now. A lot of people want to came back from that.
Exactly. I appreciate it.
Yeah. A lot of people want to, so I commend you for that. Because that adversity, bro, of your dream being snatched away from you from something you didn't do, tears a person apart. And how you, for example, Delonte West. Man had a dream snatched away.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But I commend you for that, man, because that's adversity. And that's why we bring people on the show like yourself. Because we want the youth to hear stories.
You've got to hear that.
Like
man.
that.
You know, speaking of the youth, I always tell, because I mentor and I train a lot of the inner city kids. That was once me and my brother, you know what I'm saying? So I always tell them, I say, listen, you just don't want to be stuck on sports, okay? Imagine, we come up, you know how good somebody is, right? You got a condition in your head. Somebody been telling you since you was 4 or 5 years old. You going to the NFL. You going to the NBA. You going to major leagues, baseball, whatever. Now, you done played rec ball. You was a star in rec. You was a star in high school. You was a star in college. Now, you don't go to the pros. Now what? So you mean to tell me I've been working all my life? Somebody told me, everybody been beating this in my head.
Right, yeah.
This all I know. And I don't go? Nah, we got a problem.
The whole problem.
You know what I'm saying? We got a problem. So I tell these kids, I say, you got to understand, it's good to have, you know, to go to the NFL, to go to the NBA. I look at it as a financial jumpstart in life. I say, listen, I told my little Corey, I said, I just have a conversation with all of them. I said, what you think is a long career in the NFL? He told me 5 years. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to give you 10 years. You played 10 years in the league, right? Now, how old do you think you were when you got drafted? 23, 24? Okay. Now, you did a 10-year career. That's long. People ain't even doing 5, 6 years no more. But I'm going to give you 10, and we just hypothetically speaking. Now, how you going to be 34 years old? You got your whole life to live. Now, that check is gone. You get a percentage, but that check gone. Now, it starts way from the hood, going back to where we grew up at. Nobody teaching us about financial literacy. None of that, you know? So at the end of the day, you can get $1 million, but it ain't no money if you don't know how to budget it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I got all this money, this, that, and the third. Now you have no money because you misguided. That's why the agents and everybody misleading. They take their money, the financial advisors, all that, because they don't know what's going on. They see a little money, and they see a little money, and they spend it. That's what we do, you know? So we got to change the narrative, you know? So,
right. So now you done completed, you know, got to college, you went through all these things. Tell us about what's going on now with Deandre. Where's Deandre now? D Money, Deandre, D Mo, D. What is it? Mr. Fix It, Mr. Mr. What it is, Mr.
Fix It.
Mr. Fix It. Yeah. Tell us about what is he doing now? What we have going on now? Tell us what Deandre has in front of him right now.
Well, I was blessed to have my own gym, Dynamic Fitness Pros, and I started off as a trainer. Once I stopped with football, I tried to work. I tried UPS. When I was a little driver helper, that didn't work. So I got my certification, and I started training at UFit. When I trained at UFit, I was there for like a year and a half. My clientele went through the roof, so they was like, "Listen, we want to put you in a management position." So they asked me, "Did I ever manage?" I said, "No." So they had to teach me. I was in a course for about 2 weeks, and then they put me as a director. But anyway, I was making them too much money.
Way too much.
I'm giving them $30,000-$40,000 a month, and I'm only seeing like $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it out. I said, "Nah, I'm gonna be an independent trainer." I left. I was an independent trainer for 8 years. I was gym hopping, in and out of gym, sneaking in gym, training people, on my side, parking lot, whatever. I done paid some rent to, certain gym owners, and now I finally got my own location. And, blessing of God, it was just, and what's so crazy, the location that I got now, when I took a picture of the location, I had no idea. My mom used to get her hair done there. My mom passed August 30th last year. And so when I showed my dad the picture, he was like, "Why you take your mom?" And I said, "Pop, come on, don't do that now." Yeah. So it was meant for me to be there, So, and now that I'm there, everything, going how it's supposed to. And I'm just on the up and coming. I'm just up and coming and just trying to keep it going, man. And like I said, I focus on them kids a lot because they need more men like us, and they need to see that. Listen, you don't have to be that.
Right.
You can be this person too.
Right.
And at my grand opening, I got a picture. I don't know if you got that picture
with your baby.
Oh man, with my son.
That's powerful.
So in this picture, I was telling my son, listen, all this stuff is for you. Mm-hmm. I will stop everything for you, and I'm letting you know that you can do anything in life. Whatever you want to do, you put your mind to it, you can do it. See, we don't create generational wealth. I'm trying to make sure my son ain't got to work for nothing. Yep. But at the same time, nothing gonna be given to him.
Right.
He gonna work. He gonna know how to understand. Like he can build something. He can build his own empire. I told him you're gonna be better than me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta overachieve what Daddy did. Mm-hmm. Now your boy gotta overachieve what you did, and we gotta keep the cycle going. You know?
That's Junior Daddy right there, man. Shout out to Junior Daddy. I'm gonna let y'all see Junior Daddy, man. That's Junior Daddy. That's my boy D. Listen, man, Deandre, and let me tell y'all a little bit about me and Deandre. I remember when I'm gonna tell you, I never told you that. So when Deandre played with the Oilers, Deandre used to always crack on me. And you feel man, I guess I was like the aggravating sister that was around the football players. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's like, "Man, you need to go and get your little aggravating self on." But listen, I grew up. He been my brother since his family. Like I said, like my family. When I was training for the WNBA Combine, Deandre was the person that I went to at UFit to get myself together. He killed me. Lord Jesus. That was painful. But I actually had the opportunity to, my story. Y'all know my story already. Not going to even talk about that. But Deandre was the guy that I didn't know anybody else to go to. I knew people to go to, but I didn't know the people to go to. And I felt like Deandre was going to keep it blood while real with me. He wasn't going to put me in a position where just because I'm Shay or whatever, that he's just gonna just tell me what I need to hear. He put me in a position to where I can get the hunger back for the game and hunger back for everything. So even to this day still, getting myself certified as a trainer, this guy right here definitely put me in there, kept me motivated with the kids to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. And it's kind of like a energy bounce off thing for him. And I love this guy. This guy's a real, really, really good guy, man. I'm so happy for him. When he first found out he was having a son, I was happy for you then. Now he look exactly like you. You got your whole face. It's big, man. So I'm so happy to have you on the show. Let everybody know a little bit how they can get in contact, how they can book with you.
We got a question for you.
My bad.
Somebody want to know where you mentor at.
Well, I be at my gym. Prosperity Farm, North Lake, and I go to a lot of the kids' houses too. So it's a lot of parents that come, because they know me and my brother from the city and from playing football and stuff. So when they want to talk, when they need us to talk to these kids, because if you talk to a group of kids, man, you can talk to 10 kids. As long as you touch one of them,
That's it.
that's all you need.
That's all you.
You can't never. I'm never too busy for the kids. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of kids that can't afford training, or their parents can't afford training. I'm gonna never turn a kid away. Never.
Well, you're right about that, brother.
Now, mind you, Deandre, he's not just just a kid or a sports trainer. This guy got older women, younger kids who I've seen him training kids that's a little overweight. I'm not sure how to label that. Autism kids. He doesn't discriminate. He wants to see results. He's always motivating you. He's like I said, he's a great. So listen, he's gonna tell y'all how to get in contact with him. I think I have his Instagram up on there, Mr. Fix It. You can locate him on Instagram. Is up there. We're gonna pull it up in a second.
My gym page too. Dynamic
get
Fitness
that.
Pros.
So make sure y'all following Dynamic Pros Fitness.
Dynamic Fitness Pros.
Dynamic Fitness Pros, as well as tell them how they can find you, bro. Tell them how they can get in contact with you. Like,
yeah, they can get in contact with me easy. Facebook is my name, Deandre Morgan, and Instagram is Mr_Fix_it_3. I know it's a lot, but it's on there. Then my business page is Dynamic Fitness Pros _3, and yeah, it just, and then I got my cell number on my cards and stuff because I want you to reach me directly. So
we'll make sure we'll make sure we have that. I'm gonna get that information. I'll make sure we post that up next week on our show. D man, let them see your logo a little bit right there. Let them see your shirt a little bit. We're gonna make sure we have that on there too, man. It's right there, bro.
I'm looking at
So we're gonna get it. We're gonna definitely get it right, man. Again, you got any more questions you want to ask, bro?
Somebody want to know where's your gym located?
9267 Prosperity Farms Road.
And a lot of this stuff, man, we'll go back, drop in the comments for you guys. But I commend you, man.
Thank you, man.
Like I said, the adversity that you went through, these kids need to hear these stories. I'm out here mentoring all day, every day. I work with kids 24/7, homeless, young, fifth, second, third, kindergarten. I also did training, the same thing you did, making LA Fitness money on top of money.
Yeah.
So when you get to the point in your life where you know that you are better than just somebody using you for your talents, it takes a man and it takes a strong person to move away from making money 24 like 9/11 and trying to pursue that dream.
Right, for sure.
So like I said, man,
before
I'm excited
we go,
you came on the show because they need to hear that stuff.
Before we go, man, we like any of our guests that come in, we like for them to drop some gems for our youth. Again, like my boy Lou said, we focus on that. We highlight those kids and in our community. So drop some gems for the high school, the young, the women, just any type of gems you got for them.
I mean, what I would say is just never sell yourself short. Don't never have the doubt in your mind that you can't do it. Why can't it be you? Because it can be you. You be the next person to change something for the next person. Keep that ladder going. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna have all the naysayers, you're gonna have the haters and all that. You gotta get past that. No matter
bring them on, man.
Bring them on.
For
so
sure.
At the end of the day, just continue to work hard, educate yourself. When you wanna perfect something, learn. You how to read. Put them phones down. Get off social media sometimes, and because it ain't like it was back in the day, man. They don't play in the street no more. They don't play.
None of that, man. Everybody worry about social
media.
media.
None of that.
Social media posting, all that. If your clout coming from that, man. I'm so. If it wasn't for this, the show, I wouldn't be on social media at all. Delete it. I promise you I would.
But we can admit that social media has changed and got people careers to up. But like I said, man, listen, man, D, man, thank you so much for coming by, bro. Like, you my brother. I love you. I love what you got going. I love what you're doing. Continue to keep doing that, bro, because every time I look at you on there, bro, I just look at, man, this man deserve it. And I told you, and let me tell you, you said to me, you said, I got something coming, sis. I got something coming. Yeah. You told me that, and I was like, all right, bro, whatever you need me to do, I'm there. Yeah. And so, like, bro, keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's not, nobody's not seeing it, bro. Right. And even if they acting like they're not seeing it, it's hard, bro. You posting and you showing, man. And shout out to, you had one lady that was kind of huge, kind of
Tiffany Wilson,
and she looks amazing, bro. Thank you. So continue, man. Ladies, stop trying to go get your body done. Stop trying to cheat. Yeah. On the diets, just go ahead and book with my bro and get right. Don't cheat. He's definitely worth it, man. You're gonna hurt, but it ain't nothing but weakness leaving the body. So again, man, y'all, we want to thank y'all for coming in, vibing with us with that Kickback in Sport.
Listen, man, make sure y'all understand, man, the FBA is coming up soon, man. Shout out to, we bringing up semi-pro basketball team down here, man. The Palm Beach Titans. Our season will start in March, man. We got a game coming up March 26th. So make sure y'all get out. We're going to be in Riviera Beach. Our home gym will be Wells and Tate's. We're doing everything for the kids, man. Everything for the community. Media Day is March 19th. Man, well, hopefully, D, you come out there, man. You come out there and be a vendor. Bring your table, man. Bring your flyers, all that, man. But, yeah, we're bringing a professional team out to Palm Beach, man, to do something for the community. That's good. Yeah, for sure.
Also, want to shout out some of the good people that I got, have sponsored me. Shout out to Trust China's. She helped me out with my little football. Tackle football. Shout out to the Coyotes. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, man. Make sure that even when the show's over, y'all still can share the live. Go back and watch it. Come back and give us some feedback on the show. Let us know some people that you might have in mind that would be great to come on the show. It's great to have my bro D on here, man. Make sure y'all stay locked in. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all continue to keep supporting us here on Kickback with Sports. Again, I'm your host, 5'9". It's your boy over here.
Positive Vibes. And make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, subscribe.
YouTube, the Hub, and YouTube, Kickback Sports. And also, go ahead and subscribe on Facebook, man. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook. And shout out to the Hub, man, for having Kickback Sports.
Oh, yeah, the Hub. That's my people, them.
You already know.
All right, y'all. Y'all stay locked. Gang.
Oh.
Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, this the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up.